All right, here we are. We're at the Bald Mountain Trail. We just arrived here. It's 11:24. We've got 5 vehicles here, and I'm in the rear. I'm the caboose. I'm still in 2-wheel drive. Just put it in first gear. Looks like I'm going to shift down to 4 high here anyway. All right, we just went to 4 high, and we're crawling over some bedrocks. I aired down to 20 psi's, and I disconnected my sway bars, so the front axle is completely loose to articulate. And I'm in 4 high, first gear. Bald Mountain Trail. We started on the Blue Ridge Parkway side, and we're gonna go to the Cole Road end, and we'll see how long it's gonna take us. This might be a 1, 2, 3, 4 part video depending on how it goes, but we're here. And I understand I can't play any music because of copyright issues, so it's just going to be a quiet ride. I hope you enjoy it. It's beautiful up here. Bald Mountain, Big Levels Trail here in the Blue Ridge Mountains of Central Virginia. I think I'm going to shift down to 4 low. Low, second gear. This Jeep is just, it's like a tank. It just crawls. But if I need first gear for some reason, at least I'm in 4 low to start with. With the tires down to 20 psi and the sway bar disconnected, it's really a nice ride. I mean, you can tell you're on basically a rough road is all it is right now so far. Rocks about the size of volleyballs and softballs, but most of them are all embedded into the ground. So it's right now it's a elevated uphill gravel road with a bedrock of softball size, volleyball size rocks driven in the ground. So we've got Brad up there. He's in a 2-door. I'm not sure what it is, a JK or a TJ. I'm not sure what it is. And then the second Jeep is a Jeep like mine. He said it's a 2009, which is what this is. JKU, I think it is, 4-door. third Jeep is a guy that works with Brad and his son, who the boy is quite the mechanic, just from talking to him. And that's a Toyota 4Runner 1985 that he's practically built himself. And then in front of me is a Jeep Cherokee, and then we're bringing up the rear. Beautiful day, sunny. It is breezy, supposed to get some winds. We're just crawling. Just joining us, this is Bald Mountain Trail, Big Levels, in I'm not sure what county. We went through Montebello 151 up to the Parkway and got on the Parkway and aired down on the Parkway, pull off, disconnected my sway bars, aired down, and we went down to 20 psi's. I tried out my new Morphlate. I should have videotaped it, but I just don't want to slow anybody down here today. And when Jennifer and I go and we're kind of up by ourselves, or we're not in a hurry, or I don't want to hold anybody back, I'll videotape that Morphlate deflate inflate system I've got. It went super. I did all 4 tires from 30 psi down to 20, and it was just a couple minutes. I did all 4 tires. We hit a few, we got little potholes here, and we found our first water. Looks like old Bluey's gonna need a bath when we get done. This Jeep don't even spin a tire. It just creeps and crawls. I'm just amazed at it. You know, I've had 4-wheel drive pickups all my life, my adult life, and never really done this much with them. But since I got this Jeep, this is like my 3rd Jeep trail that I'm on, and I'm just amazed at what this Jeep can do. And I don't even have lockers on this Jeep.
I don't know what all these flowers are, but they're pretty.
It's just a standard 4-wheel drive Jeep with a 3.5-inch lift from Metal Cloak, Fox Shock Edition, shocks and springs. and 3.5-inch lift. And Brad just was on the radio, said he liked
Danica's taking pictures of the flowers.
the color of the flowers. Taking pictures. Yeah, this is a beautiful day. Beautiful day to be out. I'm gonna look for some campsites, some pull-offs, because I'd like to bring Jennifer back up here when she's able to get out and come and spend a night out here, maybe 2.
Yeah, we're good to go. I'm talking to her on the phone right now.
Looks like we're going to see some water. They always talk about this trail on YouTube about getting pinstripes. Hasn't been too bad so far, but I think it's going to narrow. I just got one down the side, but it's going to narrow out down up here, it looks like. We're just crawling. It's a beautiful day. It's just about 58 degrees, sunny, but it's very windy. I brought the chainsaw just in case we need it. think second gear and 4 low is pretty good. I tried first gear and it just crawls like a caterpillar. Second gear gets me about 5 miles an hour. First gear, 4 low is just a crawling gear. So we'll probably ride second gear for a little while, see what happens. But I am here.
Here's one of the better camp spots, Ron.
10-4. So he just told me, Brad told me that there's a camp spot coming up here. We're 5th in line, so I'll see it here in just a minute. Four. That was perfect. Look at that view. Wow.
This is another one here on the right. Like I said, all these are first come, first served.
Pretty wet up on this. We got small water holes, mud holes, just small ones, but you can tell it's pretty wet. But anxious to see when we get up to the top how deep the big ones are. Yeah, that's nice too. Most of them pretty level.
Alright, so the easy line on this is going to be the right side. We're taking the left again. Still got a good drop that you're going to come down.
Dripping coffee all over myself. I'm still drinking coffee, but I'm dripping it all over myself. Like my dad used to say, Brad, were you checking the tire pressure?
That mud hole looked a little dry, so I had to add some more water to it.
10-4. Sure is beautiful here, though.
Yeah, I'm surprised all these campsites aren't full, but I guess the rain last night ran them out. This one over here to the right's got a fresh pile of split wood at the right beside where the fire is.
There still are courteous people in this world. All right, we're back on the trail moving. Got another campsite right here to the right of me. Looks like a nice level site. Got a little stone fireplace. It's nice. Beautiful.
I got a tree down up here.
I'm gonna need the saw.
Maybe. I'm going to see if I can move the stuff out of the way first.
Well, I'm back. Had a tree down, blocking the trail up in front of the lead Jeep. But got to use my brand new Ego electric 16-inch chainsaw, and it zipped right through it. And it's nice. I'm all set, Brad. So I got it packed back up and got the battery on charge with my Jackery. Got the Jackery in the back seat. Got the phone hooked up. And refrigerator hooked up for my water and my lunch. And now I've got the battery for the chainsaw hooked up, recharging. So, the money.
Ron, you ready?
10-4, ready.
10-4.
So the money I spent so far has been used, and we're about a mile down the trail. So it's all good. Now we just keep this Jeep running. We'll be all right. We got a couple good mechanics with us. I'm not a mechanic. So I'm thankful that we got a couple mechanics. And whatever happens, we should be able to get out of here. But it's a good feeling to know that I can help. I've got things that make my Jeep work better. And I bought that chainsaw for exactly that reason, as well as cutting some wood at campsites that we're going to choose to go in, and for some firewood around the house. It's a good day. Got a refrigerator in the back that's keeping my water cold, keeping my sandwich cold. So I feel good with the money I've spent so far. It's a good day to be on the trail. Man, I got a tickle in my throat. I'm gonna get a swig of water. Sorry for the delay when we had that tree down, but I didn't want to shut it off. So you can always fast forward through that if you didn't already do that. So far, old Bluey is doing pretty good. It's getting a little narrow here. Probably going to get a few of those pinstripes. Got to watch my mirrors. I got extendable mirrors. I'll make sure I don't get them ripped off. Guy in front of me, he's having fun. He's trying to spin his tires and he goes through the mud hole. I'm gonna stay back away from him a little bit because I don't want any mud up on my windshield. Beautiful day. It is a little narrow, but not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Well, we're stopped. Let's see. Four low, second gear, no gas, let the clutch out, just crawls. I'm on a hill. Just wants to crawl. See if I do it again. No gas, just open the clutch. No gas. Yep. Second gear. Picked it right up without gas. No acceleration, just crawling. Looks like it's a little rocky and rough. We got an incline here, a little steep. I'm gonna keep it right in second gear. We should be able to do it no problem. Yep, sway bar disconnects are off. And we're just crawling. Second gear, 4 low. 488 gears in this JK. 488 gears, 3.8 liter motor, stock. 6-speed manual. This thing crawls like a caterpillar. Second gear 4 low, and I'm barely even on the gas, just feathering it, and that's about it. Getting pretty steep here. But this is what I wanted to see this Jeep do. Nice, nice. Nice, just crawling. Three and a half inch lift, heavy duty front steering stabilizers, 1 ton, I believe is what it's called. I tried to buy the best I could buy. Metal cloak, game changer. And then the metal cloak, heavy duty steering stabilizers in the front with Fox shocks, springs, all the way around. Sharp curve here. Still crawling. Looks like a rocky, steep incline here. I'm not worried about speed. I'm just concentrating on grip and crawling. We're doing about 5 miles an hour. That's about it. This is a big turn here. Boy, that's nice. Wow. Really nice. Can really feel that sway bar disconnect where that front axle just is just flexing, articulating is what they call it. This is pretty steep right here. Yeah, nice. Air down to 20. A little bit more of a comfortable ride.
Let me know if y'all need help getting over that.
Yep, my mirror got knocked in on the passenger side.
If you need a spotter or anything, just let me know.
That was nice. Right there. Had an incline, had a big boulder to crawl over. I put it in first gear, 4 load, just to crawl. I probably could have done it in second gear. I just like feeling that crawl. And these tires, these Toyos, all-terrain, 35, 1250, 17s, aired down to 20 PSIs. They're like grippers. They just grip a hold of those rocks and just pull me up over. And I don't have lockers on the front or rear either, just open diffs. First gear, just crawling. Just foot on the brake, that's it. Over top of some rocks. Second gear. This is fun. I'm not out to beat up my vehicle, so just take it easy and just let the Jeep do what the Jeep does. That's nice.
trail.
All right, so you heard Brad on the radio. We're gonna pull over up here and eat lunch. So I'm gonna end this video once I get up here, and then I'll start a part 2 once we take off and after we're done eating lunch. So once I park up here, I'll kick it off, but I appreciate you watching. This is gonna end up on Ron's Outdoor Adventure on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. So appreciate it if you subscribe, if you like, and comment as you may. And no negative comments, please. And once I get up here, we're gonna turn her off and we'll be back with you shortly.